If you use Medicare, this message is for you. Some of the most damaging scams do not feel dangerous at all. They do not threaten you, they do not rush you, they do not scare you. They sound routine, they sound helpful, they sound like part of the system, and that is exactly why so many people do not realize anything is wrong until weeks or months later. This video is about those scams, the quiet ones. Why Medicare scams feel different. Most people expect scams to create pressure, raised voices, urgent deadlines, fear. Medicare scams rarely do that. They often feel like customer service. The caller may thank you for being enrolled. They may explain that benefits are changing. They may sound patient, professional, reassuring. Because nothing feels urgent, people relax, and relaxed moments are when trust is formed. How the call usually begins. The phone rings. The caller sounds polite, sometimes friendly, sometimes formal. They may say they're calling about new preventive benefits. They may mention an updated Medicare card. They may say they are confirming information to avoid delays. They do not ask for money. They ask for something else, your Medicare number, just to verify, just to complete the process, just to protect your coverage. Once they have it, the call ends calmly, no drama, no warning. Different scripts, same goal. Not all Medicare scams sound the same. Some callers talk about free medical equipment. Others mention new tests or screenings. Some say your doctor approved something. Others say Medicare requires confirmation. Different words, same purpose, to get your Medicare number. If a call involves Medicare and asks for that number, the details do not matter. The result is the same. What happens after the call? This is what surprises most people. Nothing happens right away. No alerts, no notifications, no obvious damage. Your Medicare number is now being used quietly. Claims for services you never received, equipment you never ordered. Often victims discover the problem by accident. A letter they almost ignore, a statement they almost throw away. By the time they notice, the number has already been shared. How scammers sound so informed. Many people ask, how did they know my name? How did they know my age? The truth is uncomfortable. Much of that information already exists, from data breaches, from old mailing lists, from online forms. Scammers study it. They prepare. Preparation creates confidence. Confidence creates trust. They do not guess. They rehearse. Let me tell you a real story. A retired nurse, 68 years old. She received a call about updated preventative benefits. The caller used correct terms, never rushed her, never raised concern. She shared her Medicare number. Nothing happened. Months later, medical statements arrived, services she never used, equipment she never requested. It took months to correct the damage. Later, she said, "The call felt normal. That's what fooled me." Why this works on responsible people. These scams do not target ignorance. They target familiarity. People on Medicare are used to systems, forms, updates, procedures. Scammers copy that language. Being responsible is not a weakness, but familiarity can lower caution. What real Medicare actually does. Real Medicare communicates in predictable ways. They send letters. They give you time. They allow verification. They do not need your number over the phone. They do not conduct routine checks by calling you. If someone calls asking for your Medicare number, that call is not routine. It is a warning. If you already shared your Medicare number, pause. This does not mean permanent damage. The sooner you act, the better the outcome. Contact Medicare directly. Ask about unusual activity. Keep records. This is not about blame. It is about response. Silence only helps the scam. Many people do not act right away, not because they do not care, but because they feel embarrassed. They think, I should have known better. So they wait, and that waiting gives scammers time. These scams work because nothing feels obviously wrong. The call feels normal. The words feel familiar. Being misled by a carefully planned scam is not a personal failure. It is what these scams are designed to do. Speaking up is not admitting a mistake. Speaking up is how you stop further damage and how you protect yourself and others. Scammers rely on one thing above all else: silence. They do not want you to talk to anyone. They want you alone with the call and alone with the decision. One simple conversation can change everything. When you describe a call out loud, another person hears what you may have missed. A second perspective often breaks the spell. If something feels even slightly unusual, share it with someone you trust. Conversation is one of the strongest protections you have. This channel is not here to create fear. It is here to create clarity. The most dangerous scams are often the quiet ones. They do not rush you. They do not threaten you. They simply blend in. If this video was helpful, please share it with someone you trust. Many people have never been told these things. Routine does not require secrecy. Real help does not require urgency. And staying safe does not require fear. Thank you for spending this time with me. Stay informed and stay safe.